talk about it. Long story short, I'm pretty sure we're live right now. If we're not, there's been a malfunction in the Matrix. And my computer's lying to me. Yeah. You know? What if toothbrushes had AI and they could detect, when you're about to get a cavity? If you were brushing your teeth, right? And then your toothbrush was like, yo, you need to brush 5 more minutes a week or you're gonna there's gonna be a massive cavity on your back molar and you're gonna lose your tooth if you don't take care of it. That'd be crazy if your toothbrush could. What if you could brush your teeth and your toothbrush could tell you what vitamins you're lacking and what you need to eat? Like, you should eat more okra today. It's high in potassium. Eat 3 bananas a day. You'll get up to where you need to be. But what if your toothbrush was honest with you and it was like, yo, you can't be going out of the house without brushing your teeth anymore? Or what if your toothbrush was like, didn't work because your breath stank so bad? Just a few thoughts that go through my head throughout the day. It's long story short. I'm not really against any beer. I'll drink any beer. I don't really know what ginger beer is. I don't know if it's a beer that's supposed to taste like ginger or what, but I don't think I've ever had it. But, Bud Light versus America right now. They're taking it to heart. Anheuser-Busch or whatever they are, yeah. In my beautiful state, if you actually go towards Charleston, Arkansas, there's like 2 giant silos that are painted like Budweiser cans. Every time I look at them, I think of like, yo, hardworking American drinking Budweiser was out there putting that silo together. And then whoever painted it was, they had a love for Anheuser, something that I haven't felt before. So, But yeah, I'm not against any beverage that it contains alcohol doing whatever they feel like they need to do to raise their market cap. I mean, if I was to make a beer, I'd probably make it the best beer ever. And I'd market it in the smartest way. I'd market it like, what would be a good marketing strategy for beer consumers? Maybe like a guy riding a lawnmower, and the beer's called like Get Her Done. 6% APV. Made in the USA. Maybe I would just call my beer USA. Made in the USA. That's what my beer would be called. But we'd make it in China or something, Cut costs, cut corners. No, but what I was thinking about right before this live started was one time I got fired. And for anybody that's gotten fired before or been terminated from a job, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. Have your boss tell you you're fired. Really, they don't even tell you you're fired. They just kind of give you hints like, yo, pick your last check up Wednesday. Sorry to tell you, you got to pick your last check up next Friday. So they don't even tell you like, yo, listen, you're fired. Yeah, they kind of just soften you up like, patting you on the back like, I know you need active income and you're probably going to suffer really bad after this, but you just need to pick your last check up on Wednesday, okay, Ronnie? And just leave your apron on the coffee table in there, on the break room table. One time I was in Fort Smith. I was working at a grocery store in Mansfield. Shout out Troy. I don't know if he's still alive, but Troy Rippey. He was a beautiful manager. I guess one night I just woke up, didn't realize that I was on the schedule. In Fort Smith, I get a phone call. He calls me on the phone. I'm like, yo, I wonder why work's calling me, Young, arrogant. I pick up the phone. Troy's like, yo, Austin, you're supposed to be at work today. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I thought I was supposed to be in Thursday or Friday or whatever it was. Troy's like, nah, dude, you're supposed to be here today, blah, blah, blah. We exchanged a few words. I don't think it was anything aggressive. I was just like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, can you make it? And I was like, well, I'm in Fort Smith right now. Yeah, I can make it. It'll be a little bit later. And he's like, well, that'll be all right. Just go ahead and pick your last checkup Wednesday. And he hung up on me. So really, he didn't even have the strength to fire me. He was mad I wasn't going to be able to come in until 3 hours after I was going to hang up the phone. And that's probably what got to him the most. 100%. I forgot to pull the chat up, so if anybody's in the chat, I'm sorry, dude. Listen, I'm sorry. Kuda, I love you. You're a soldier. But yeah, getting fired has got to be terrible. You know, I wonder how they fire, like, they got to fire, like, captains or, like, people who fly planes. They got to fire them, like, they got to meet them at TSA. Whoa, Blake. We'll have to hold you back today. We got some bad news. Yeah, you're gonna need to turn in your your flight license. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You actually fell asleep again, flying a Boeing 737 with 600 passengers, man. Sorry, we're gonna have to fire you. I'm glad they don't fire them while they're flying the plane, you know. Yes, this is Roger 622, 4444 American Airlines. Go ahead, clear. Yeah, hey, Rodney, this is Tower 222 out here in Pittsburgh, and we're just going to give you a heads up, man. When you land the plane, they're terminating you. I know it sounds bad, but, man, you got to watch out, them pilots. They be going through the most. And think about it. If you can auto-fly a plane, like, you really trusting, when you kick it in auto, you trust it? He trusts it. He's like, oh, I'm about to put it in auto. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the Jimmy and get some of those cheese crackers. You want anything while I'm back there? And then he talks to the flight attendant for an hour and a half, and he forgets the plane's on autopilot. You know. Well, I better get back up there to the cockpit. I forgot the plane's flying itself right now. He goes in. The co-pilot's like passed out. It's kind of dangerous. That's probably why people are afraid of flying. You know. Yeah, he's... Rest in peace to Troy. He probably passed away after he fired me, you know what I mean? He had to feel guilty. You know, he had to go to sleep knowing that he just fired a young, innocent 17-year-old kid. What a tragedy. You know, one time I had a boss, too, that really got to me. He made me cry one day at work, dude. I was young, though. So it's what do you mean? It's certified. But he was just such a rude dude, bro. And he did pass away, so rest in peace to whatever that old man's name was. He actually passed away to cancer, but he was just so rude. So rude. Oh man, long story short, went live on YouTube. That's crazy. Huh. That's crazy. That's got to be terrible to get fired for using a curse word. That's gotta. What about the lady who got fired for saying shizzle my nizzle? Well, they fired her for that. They were like, we're gonna go to commercial. They fired Karen. Karen wasn't even on set after commercial. It's crazy. And it's like if you argue with your boss and you tell him, like, yeah, the sky's blue. He's like, no, it's actually not blue. You're fired. I disagree with you. Fired. Terminated. I have power to take your job away from you. As an employer, I actually need to keep employees, but remember, I have the authority and power to fire you. And I will terminate you. Bosses need to let up, dude. They act like... I mean, come on. Y'all need to just give us a little slack, dude. Come on, bro. You know, it's not 1986 anymore. It's 2023. People identify as salt shakers. Okay, you have to accept it. You know, you're an equal opportunity employer. Most employers, they use that quote. We're an equal opportunity employee. Okay, listen. If you identify as a salt shaker, we're happy to have you here on board. Okay, we're glad to have you. But yeah, getting terminated for saying a curse word, that's gotta suck. And getting terminated on live TV, you know, live, terrible. Hating on Snoop, what is it? He got mad you was bald before him. Yeah, the sky's not blue. You're fired. Any disagreement with me, you're fired. You must have forgot I could fire you. Me, the boss. But yeah, so nudie videos dropping soon. I think I got it scheduled for tomorrow. So by the time you watch this, it'll already be out. Make sure you guys go check out the nudie video. I have some more videos planned to drop soon. Obviously, Lenny. If you guys don't know who Lenny is, Lenny Italiano from Boston, fifth generation cheese farmer. He got stuck in front of Target, waiting on his Uber, waiting on his wife. We'll be dropping that. Oh yeah, let's talk about the dog who ran 470 miles. I wonder if dogs know what makes a dog just want to go one direction 470 miles? You know, there had to be a reason. Had to be a reason. I feel like a lot of people got pets during COVID because they were lonely, right? And then now they have these pets and they don't want to take care of them. So then the pets just get the opportunity to run away and they're just like, listen, man, I'm just going to go back to my natural instincts of being a wild animal. That's crazy. Dogs are crazy. And I'm pretty sure in the next 20 years we're gonna figure out how to let dogs communicate with us better than like pushing the buttons and giving them a treat. Like actually see what's on their mind when they look at you, you know? Like, yo, man, give me some clean water. I've been licking the same bowl for 3 days. You want to lick out of the same bowl for 3 days? You know? I'd have to take the dog collar off. I mean, if pets could start thinking for themselves. Listen, I ain't going outside right now. I don't want to go outside. I go outside when I feel like going outside. Capiche? And what if dogs had personalities like a New York dog was different than a California dog? You know, they talk different. Yo, it's mad brick outside, son. Can't believe you left me outside last night, huh? Yeah, I'm shitting on the floor tonight. Like they could just torment you. Yeah, you about to go to work for 12 hours, man. Yeah, lock me up in the cage. See what happens. I'll chew through the cage. I'm gonna chew through the cage. I'm a pit bull. When in Chicago, dogs have guns. You know, they just carry guns around with them. Yeah, my name's Ronnie. I'm a Rottweiler. I'm from Chicago. I run around the old block. You know, like dogs, dude. Dogs. Hmm. Dude, we should get rid of zoos, bro. We got to get rid of zoos, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? And I know they're feeding us BS, bro. These animals are they're not able to go back to their natural habitat. I'm pretty sure that gorilla's beating on his chest in the same way he would in the jungle, and I'm pretty sure he could get his own food as big as he is. What enables this giant gorilla from being able to go to his natural habitat? Oh, I forgot. You're actually selling tickets basically so these people can come in and see him. You just want us to think that he is endangered or whatever. He can't go back. You know, he just can't beat up other gorillas. But you put him in a cage with other gorillas. It's like, yeah, that tiger, he just can't go back into the wild anymore. He don't know how to eat and fight. I'm pretty sure if that tiger was in the wild and he's hungry, it's gonna kick in. He's gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just go kill a deer. I'm a tiger. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously. Zoos are. They're, it's sad. We need to free all the zoo animals, man. I mean, in the middle of Texas, how do they have sea lions? They're supposed to be in like Antarctica or something, you know? They got in the middle of Texas, they got sea lions and giraffes. Maybe giraffes, I don't know. I guess the desert or whatever, you know. Giraffes. And what if we tame giraffes instead of horses? That would be insane. To ride a giraffe? Yo. Oh yeah, my name's Mike, mate. I'm a professional giraffe wrangler. All right, I'm hundreds of miles, mate. Hundreds of miles. Or like, what if we could like tame rhinos to fight? You know what I mean? And we saddled up on rhinos, and like Genghis Khan probably did. He probably saddled a rhino. A rhino, dude. Imagine being in like in a war in a time where it was that medieval, where you might have seen a dude on the back of a rhino charging through. Dog. Dude, you know there had to be some people who were like, listen, this ain't for me. I was on the battlefield today and seen a dude on a rhino. He was on a he was on a rhino. Like, we got spears. I mean, I just there had to be those people, man, who just did not want to do that. Yeah.
Fucking Jim Strong, Japanese civil engineering. And they got fucking cement trucks driving through canyons. What, dude?
They got a cement truck driving through the middle of a canyon.
Dog. They put a road in the
I
air.
bet the Chinese are gonna be the first people to figure out how to teleport, dude.
They put a road in the
You know,
air.
they're gonna figure out how to just like, well, how do we just get it there in like a click of a button? Yo. Yeah, they're gonna be the first people to figure it out. You know, teleportation. They probably already know how to do it. They're just like figuring out the best way to. Yeah, I seen something earlier too. I don't really want to. I don't really want to give out too much information while we're live, but it was an event that you brought your dog to. But you know how some around St. Patrick's Day, you know, some establishments will have like a pub crawl. Well, this was a pub crawl, and I don't know how I feel about it. How can you responsibly take your pet to the bar, get hammered with it, and then expect to get it home in a safely? I guess you just Uber, you know, with your dog. I don't even know if Ubers allow pets inside their vehicles, but you know, pub crawl, huh? Bring your dog to the bar. Get hammered with your pets. Can you give pets alcohol? Probably, yeah. It's probably not good for them. It's probably illegal, but I don't think that's what they're getting at. But it's just kind of weird. It's like, wait, so we're going to the bar, right? We're gonna bring our dogs with us. We're just gonna slam 40s and Vegas bombs, and then what? And then like the dog can't drive. I mean, the dog's got to be feeling it. Like you're walking around the bar with a dog. There's got to be like shit on the floor, and your dog might be getting beer spilled on him. You know, what about dudes that like go to the bars to take their dogs and just hit on other girls that have dogs there? That's weird. That's so weird. It's creepy, kind of. Oh, we should have a pup crawl, bro. We should have an event where people bring their dogs and they just get drunk with them. It's like, let's just go to the dog park and get hammered in the parking lot. I mean, yeah, I got a Siberian Husky and a German Shepherd. Will you pass the Jaeger, please? Like, uh, wow. Wow.
Demolition's crazy.
Demolition?
Yeah. Just go blow up a building, then clean it up. That's crazy.
All right, what's the plan? Well, we're going to blow the shit out of it, and then we're going to rebuild it. We're going to clean it up. We're going to blow it up, clean it up, restack the bricks in a different way. Yeah, demolition is kind of crazy. And you think about the castles and the big buildings and stuff that are still, like, withstanding. Like, what would it take to demolish the Great Pyramid of Giza? Like, they didn't build that thing with the intention of being destroyed. Whatever that thing did, probably harness suns or something for different planets. It's widest at its base. Yeah. Nuts. And it's like, it's such a like ancient piece of, and like we're in the smartest time period of, I guess, planet Earth apparently. Elon's worried about going to Mars, but we really don't even know what the fuck the pyramids were built for. But he's gonna make it to Mars. You know? But then it's like you ask Elon about the pyramids, right? And whatever answer he gives you, it's justified. It's like, oh, Elon knows. He's gonna make it to Mars. He's gotta know. He fucking knows. Bro. Tesla. What? Yeah, I think the pyramids were like Wi-Fi. Or like maybe a way to, yeah, create light in a way. Because I mean, at night, you know, I'm sure they had stuff lit to keep it lit. But what if it was a way to just light the area up? Like, we'll turn the pyramid on. Boom, giant beam of light lights up the whole fucking, you know, at night. Yeah, it's just a huge beam of light coming out of this rock thing, and they're just like, hell yeah.
Damn, I can never sleep when that shit's on.
Dude, I know, dude. They're like, woo. had to be something magnificent. It had to be something. What if it was just an air conditioner, man? You know, I guess if I could go back to any time period, I'd probably, I'd probably want to. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to live through the medieval times because of all the plagues and diseases and stuff. I'd rather just live in like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, just maybe way back. Maybe I'd want to be a caveman, see what the caveman live like. You know,
Fuck yeah.
living with the dinosaurs, maybe like, or running from a T Rex or some shit. Like ooh, ooh. Like the only way we survived was we were smart enough to hide. You know, it's like hippos when the water when they're in the water and they see somebody, they're like, yeah, yeah, you thought. No, I'm going down under the water. Yeah, I'm 1,700 pounds. Yeah. What is it? What are you reading?
It's like not even as much as like the mass of the structure as much as it is like the precision that
Yeah,
it's
like
used. This is all like based off of like
how'd they
Kelvin
get fucking
Kelvin ratios.
close? Perfect. It's almost like somebody was helping them. Like, nah, man, do it like this.
Yeah, it said they work with Thoth. Thoth was the Egyptian god of he corresponded to like Hermes. This idea of like they had to work with something, bro. There's no way.
Dude, it's so huge. It's so big, right? It's so big
It's perfect.
that
Not that it's big.
we can't even. We haven't even built anything.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
It's big and perfect.
Perfect. And we're literally like, in the time we're in, we're like, yeah, bro. We know how this works, but we really don't know how they did this. You know, there's theories on theories on theories.
Whoa.
But this is the thing. It's almost like it's so magnificent. We wouldn't even be able to fathom it. I think it's like something that's harnessed that is like that is like it is true power. You know? Like how? How? And then if we was to go back in time, it'd be like, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is how we do it, like this. It's easy. It's some little dude like doing like airbender shit. Like, and he's literally lifting this shit up telepathically with his mental power. Placing the stones. It's almost like, no, that couldn't be possible. We don't want to believe that. That's not real. No, they couldn't have done it that way. There's no way. Yeah. Definitely go back to see when the pyramids were built for sure. For sure, Z. For sure, Z. But yeah, we've had a decent little live right here, guys. Just for me yapping. Make sure you guys will watch for the Young Nudie video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow the Instagram. Find the TikTok. Find the Facebook. DM us if you have any questions. If you need any life advice. I know a guy. So just hit us up. Peace.